Hey everybody, Zillafan99 here. Coming back with my first video again in a little while, but I think this is pretty much going to be one of my most important videos right next to what this item is related to. And this is basically the predecessor, or precursor is the word I think, for the Shaking Spirits line. This is the red zombie here. And first off, I gotta I'm so lucky that I was able to I found it on eBay. That's a good word of advice. Check eBay listings. You're never gonna know what you're actually gonna find, but this guy right here was like second on my list. Other than the red zombie floating prototype that I own, this was literally the only other prototype item that I wanted. I just kept seeing it and I was like, I'd love to have one of those, and I'm just looking around eBay listings one day, and there it was. So, beyond, lucky, and I love this thing, man. I've had it since October of last year, and been busy with some stuff, so I never really got around to making a video of it, but I was like, now's the time. I'm in the process of moving. You're going to see some stuff just kind of scattered around my room here. Anyway, so getting everything together, but anyway, back to the prop. Yes, this is it. One of the first things, and the other people that own this type of thing, one of the things you're going to notice is how giant it is. It's hard to get on my camera. I'm also going to have to step up onto a little chair I have because I added this piece of string here to him. That's not original and it's a little short, so just wanted to step out and get a full view of this guy here. He's massive. This was really cool because I'm trying to imagine how these guys would have been packaged, what kinds they would have made if they kept them this large. Here's my hand compared to his, and I've got big hands, but look at the size of this thing. The head is massive on it as well. One of the other things that's cool about it is it does still have the tag. I'll let you read it here. Didn't see a date on it, but I believe it's around 2005. Would make sense with lineup. That's a year before the Shaking Spirits line was officially introduced here. Now, there was this one, and there was also a mummy, and from what I know, I could be mistaken, but I think we only have that one picture of it. I don't know if anybody else owns that yet or has made a video of it. Looks a lot like this one over here. I wanted to have this guy up for comparison. They're kind of far away, but get the idea of how much smaller these guys are. It made it a little easier for them to be in stores, I'm pretty sure. But it was one that looked like this, except a lot bigger. Anyhow, there are a couple of interesting things about this guy. One is he's held on with that kind of glue that the factories use that doesn't really hold up all that well. See, he's kind of got a collar going, V-neck going on. I'm not really good at sewing, so I'm just going to be careful with that and maybe try to do something about it later. But he is made with spin mold, and I'm going to try to step up on here to get you a closer look. So he's got that nice vinyl, hard plastic, rubber, you know, the kind of thing if you held one of these in person. But yeah, just like my red prototype floating ghoul, also just happened to stumble upon an eBay listing for that one too. I love them both. This design is really cool. I would have liked to have seen it used. I know it was for the Halloween hang-ups. They made it green, but this guy's really cool as well. The difference between him and the floating ghoul and the other sculpt is, he does have a missing eye. Does still have the LED in there, though. And the hands, of course, are really nicely detailed as well. It's like he's got fingernails, but over it is the zombified, appearance of the hands, and it's really impressive. There's one other thing I'm going to try to get the camera up to show here, if I can, well enough. Is I wanted to show you the back, the battery compartment. It's kind of dark, but it's basically like a Frankenstein of some little different battery covers. It won't show up well on camera, but these little slivers made of the ends have the Gemmy logo on them. they cut them out of like existing pieces. One came off right here. I still have it. I need to glue it back on. A couple of the screws were also stripped on it, so I haven't put them back in some places. And when I got him in, there was only one repair I needed to do with this guy, and that was the little metal rotating piece that moves around to make it shake. I just had to put that back on, so I had to get in it for a second, and it's, you know, it's cool seeing how it's made and everything. But yeah, without further ado, you've heard me talk long enough, so I'm going to try to get this guy activated here for you, if I can reach the button. The sound is also a really good bit of nostalgia for me. One of my first Gemmy items was one of the haunted rocks that they sold at Walmart that says like beware and get out, so that was really cool. I did not know that thing would make this sound when I first saw the videos of it. But here we go. Hang on. Here we go. It does concern me a little bit how loud that is. I might have to go in and look at it again just to make sure everything's not loose in there and right. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I've got some more on the way, but I wanted to get this one done because this has officially become one of my most cherished items in the collections, and I plan on having it for quite a long time, and I'm going to enjoy it. So, thanks for watching, and stick around. I've got some more videos coming out soon.